And yes, indeed, welcome back again. Another Wednesday with the Jerry Bell RnB Soul Classics right here on LA Talk Live. Yeah. We have special guest in the house today, Miss Evelyn Champagne King, with her, along with her husband. Her husband Freddy Fox here.
All right.
How you doing?
Right, Freddy.
And my co-host, Tasha Set.
Hello.
My co-host is running late. He'll be here around 2:30. Mr. Ibrahim, and we got Rich in the house. Are you ready for
a beat? Grandmaster.
You ready for a beatdown?
Oh, well, you know. That's what you tell them every week when you leave here. But in the studio, we puts it down. But all for the benefit of our great listeners and viewers out there. Heard in over 150 countries worldwide in every major city throughout America. This is LA Talk Live and the Talk Live Broadcast Network, and you are tastefully tuned to Jerry Bell's Soul R&B Classic. Round of applause for the Grandmaster. My favorite day of the week is Wednesday. We get to get in here, man, and just do this battle with music and meet incredible guests, and we're incredibly blessed to have the famous, the well-known, the inimitable Miss Evelyn Champagne King in the background. The way I feel about you.
That's right. And you know what?
That song. Wow.
Hey, and the beautiful thing about it, we all from Philly.
Yeah. Philly represent today.
Up, Philly?
So on some real talk, go to PhiladelphiaTalkLive.com, or if you're listening to us on LATalkLive.com right now, if you got fam in Philly, they can go right to PhiladelphiaTalkLive.com and watch all the great action that's going to take place here in the studio today.
Right.
Yeah, watch it, T. Watch it, T.
Soul R&B class.
You like watch?
Yeah. You know, we want to give a good
little shout, some love. Miss Frederica in the studio with us. Tosh and brought her younger sisters with her, I see today.
Yeah,
brought the young ladies out, give them a chance to get out the house a little bit, right? Get off the stoop. You know how it is. Okay.
Hey, Rich,
welcome, ladies.
We have to give a get well to Brother Keith from Heat Wave.
Yeah, a great friend of ours. So get well soon. Wow. We got a lot of work to do out there.
That's right, man. So, Ev.
Yes.
What's up?
Not much.
Look at you.
Working hard.
Look, she's still grinning like I saw her in Philadelphia.
I can't. I'm always, trying to stay positive
happy.
and try and stay happy.
Yeah,
you got
it.
to. We're losing too many, so.
Oh my God.
We've got to stay happy.
We got to give a shout out to your producer and writer, Mr. T Life.
Mr. T Life.
That's right.
Philly.
And
T Life, John Fitch.
Yeah.
Got John Fitch, Ruben Cross, Sam Peaks.
Yeah,
we got
Sam.
Instant Funk, all the guys out
That's
there.
right.
Trussell, everybody that hung out with me from the beginning. There
And
you go. Thank you.
Mr. Big Head, Waterhead, Kenny Gamble.
Yes, Kenny Gamble, Leon Huff.
Hey, baby.
Want to say hi to Gene and all the guys from the studio, Alpha, Sigma, Philly. You know, I gotta just
we gotta do that.
say thank you and hello.
You know, I mean, I remember how we used to just walk them streets, huh? Up and down, in and out.
Hustle.
In and out of those studios and stuff.
It was a hustle.
Oh my God, man, you're trying to make me sound old.
Well, I'm the baby, so obviously.
Oh boy.
No, I'm the baby.
Oh, there we go. Now we really messing up. No.
All of you guys look great and fabulous.
Thank you.
I'm here today with the queen of the dance.
Thank you.
Okay, I said disco earlier, but no, she's a little bit young for disco.
But
so
you're
she
cool because
okay.
T Life will also say that.
Okay.
He made sure I heard him say it. You know, he said I didn't record no disco. I recorded dance.
That's right.
I'm like, you're right, T. I hear you. I'm not gonna argue with you on
That's right. And he was the hit maker. That was my
Yes,
man. Though.
yes,
I
he
love
is.
T, man.
Well, you're consistently in my CD player or in my my music, whatever they listen to now, iPhones and everything. I keep you in my music memoirs.
Thank you.
I always play you, and I love your music, and so does my family.
Thank
here.
you so much.
And I'm a Chicago native.
All right. That's
So-
wrong with Chicago. I should be coming out there soon.
Cool.
Yeah,
Because I mean,
just
you
spotted
have
a gig that's supposed to be pending,
Oh,
so
cool.
I'll be checking you out.
Please do. But I mean, you have a huge music fan base out
Thank
there.
you.
You know, they call you the queen of house.
That's
Oh,
right.
wow.
You know, are you familiar with the term house music?
Well, I am.
Okay.
But it's just that I'm actually grateful to not just be, you know, in one
Genre.
one genre. Thank you
Right.
very much.
Exactly.
I don't want to be in one genre. I've
Exactly.
always grown up to just know that I have a voice, and wherever it's going to take me, it's going to take me. So it's been from disco dance. I'll put it like that because I have my disco fans. I don't want to get in trouble.
Wow.
Dance, R&B, pop. I'm a crossover artist.
Yes.
I have been from then to
Yes.
now. So I'm just going to, you know, continue to remain that way because I think if you start labeling yourself to one thing, one
You stay in
genre,
it.
they're going to keep you there.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed and happy where I am. So
Wow. Well, it's
I
it's
thank
good to
all
see
my
you.
fans. Thank you.
I
Good
vibe
to
with
see
you.
you too.
I'm so excited. I'm like, this
Thank
is why
you.
you're like my Michael Jackson of the dance world.
Oh, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you know that's a
I
big to
appreciate
do.
that. Yeah, I can't do the moonwalk, but other than that, I'm cool.
How long have you been doing music?
Oh, wow.
All her life
You got it. Yeah, all my life.
with T Life.
With T Life. But before T Life, my
Yeah.
daddy, you know, I have to say my dad, big ups to my dad, you know, he made sure that I was doing what I wanted to do.
Okay.
My mom and my dad just said, you want to do this? We're going to do this.
All right.
And of course, T Life just followed up with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And but it was always in the family. We had King Amage Hour, so I have to bring that up. We had King Amage Hour. I know my sister and everybody watching, but yeah, it was just it's still a family affair because we all have, you know, it was a gift from God that came to us. We're either going to play the instrument or do the singing or beat on the you know
The
the
table,
pots and
whatever.
pans. Yeah, we had all that.
Right.
So, but it was always in us. And
Do you
at 5
play
years
any
old-
instruments?
Well, I play congas. I played the drums on a
look at
couple of
you.
my gigs, you know, but I'm more of the conga player, but I think my rhythm is in the vate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when it comes out the voice, you know, I really just go completely bonkers. I just take over the stage.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've been on them together, so
Wow.
There we go. You know.
Have you all performed together?
yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we've been on
Yeah, it
same
was
concert
fun.
tours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daz
Him
band,
and Daz.
Evelyn. Yeah.
Wow.
We did a lot of
Such
old
an
school
adventure.
shows.
Yeah.
See, but they was putting me with the old. No, I ain't got nothing against it, but you know.
Yeah,
But I was
yeah.
like, I was the baby again.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like
like-
you were kind of really young back then.
Yeah,
to
but
be
you
hanging-
remember that. Keep
to be
remembering
hanging with
that.
old Jerry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I really had to backtrack on Jerry. You know, going, I knew you when I was,
Well,
you
right.
know, like that. Because he sit up there talking about, yeah, we used to walk the thing together. Well, no, you was holding my hand because I was
Right.
I still love you, Jerry. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
No, but it's always been in me. And I have to say, at 5 years old, though, my dad took me to the Apollo with him. And I didn't, instead of singing, I rolled my belly. So I used to roll my stomach.
Wow.
So
Off of one of
I've
my
already
songs.
had. No, it wasn't. That's a good one. No. No, that makes you ancient. Think about
I'm
it.
just kidding.
Okay. No, but I did. So it was always in me to do either dance, sing, but I've always loved to perform. I'll put it like that. And then from that, it was just I was in a local band at 14, South Philly. How you doing, South Philly?
Yeah,
Philly in the
yeah.
house.
South Philly in the house.
that's
I
right.
just lost a dear friend. I have to, send my condolences once again to the Jessup family out there that are listening. And his name was Hillary Jessup, and lost him from brain cancer. He went to stage 4, and it was.
Oh wow.
He was only 55 years old. So, I mean, we're losing a lot of people, and I have a dear friend that is out there, which we all grew up together. I have to say hello to and shout out. His name is Nate Middleton. So he's out there. He's
What's up, Nate?
Praying for him because he has MS. So
Wow.
he's been going through that for years. But us growing up together, and you're seeing the changes in life. But then they all know that I still love what I do, and a lot of the guys that was in the local band with me at 14, I wish they would have wanted to come along.
Yeah.
But everybody, wanted to do their own little things.
Right.
And then I kept going, which my husband will vouch for you. I used to keep going to, see them, make sure everybody was okay.
Oh wow.
And then, lost track of a lot of them. So, but, shout out to my South Philly
So
and West Philly.
with Facebook out, are you able to connect with a lot of
Yes,
people?
a lot of
familiar
people,
faces?
even people that, say they know me and don't.
Wow.
You know how that is. But
That's me.
I think that's so comical. No, because they'll tell me things that I didn't do. I'm like, no, that wasn't me. That
Right.
was another artist you talk about. It wasn't me. I wasn't there. I don't live in your state.
Right.
I know where I come from. They want me to either be from Chicago, Detroit, or they want me to be from different places. And I'm
Right.
going, that was not me. I know where I was, And they really like having an argument. I'm like, okay, well, we're going to have to eat y'all for just
Right.
1 second. Until you get it together, then you come back. Got to keep it real, y'all. Be nice on Facebook.
Who was your rival back then? I'm sorry, Jerry. Do you have any questions? Rival?
Rival?
No, do your thing.
On
No,
and
go ahead.
on.
Go on.
I don't
Like,
think
I love her
Did
music.
you say rival?
Because
Yeah, like back then,
These are two women,
on the
yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they did have a thing which I personally did not get into very much. I didn't like it. I didn't like the competition aura for
Right.
black women
Right.
on the road, and that's the way it seemed like it was going. I mean, they had me out there with lots of female. I basically worked with more male artists on the road.
Yeah.
Because Shane was really hitting.
Exactly.
You hardly seen me with any female artists.
Exactly.
But they really, I was the baby. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say it again. But I must. Only because
Right.
it was all the guys were watching out for me.
Right.
All the
Right.
groups. I mean, I went out with Sun, Parliament Funkadelic, George Clinton, all of that,
Wow.
Bootsy, Barkays,
New Birth Dad.
New Birth, Dasman, all of the groups
Wow.
from back then, Kool and the Gang, all of them.
Gap Band.
Gap Band, Heat Wave, all of the male bands Evelyn was out with. But then, everybody else was going, how'd she get out there?
Right. 'cause
They
the
were
only-
upset, but then, hey, I can't help it. Shame, thank you, T-Life, John Fitch, Ruben
Exactly.
Cross was a hit.
That's right.
Thank God.
I can think of you. I mean, other women will come to me, but right now I can think about like Janet Jackson and Donna Summer.
No, well, Janet Jackson, we must say, she was younger at the time. Yes.
Okay.
And she wasn't out there.
So
with
what does that make you now?
Okay, anyway. Go ahead. You know what? I'm a proud 52. I'll be 53
Oh,
July the
baby.
1st
Oh, wow,
and
you're
proud
fabulous.
of it.
That's right.
No, you're
My
not
mom
52.
said always be proud of your age.
You are
You know.
fabulous.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thanks
yes.
to my mom for making sure that I
Thank
am
you, Mom.
proud of what I did.
Hey, I have a quick question for Miss King.
Yes.
Breakwater out of Philadelphia. Remember the band?
Yes,
Oh,
I heard
yeah.
of them. Yes.
Wow, I thought maybe you had done some work with them as well, because that was right around that era when you were really breaking big,
yes.
nationally and globally.
Yes,
But-
Breakwater.
And I wanted to ask Grandmaster Jerry Bell, have you heard of them, man? Breakwater out of Philadelphia?
Yeah,
We
you
used to
should
live
have.
on the same street, brother.
So you know Steve Green?
All them cats, man.
Word?
Yeah.
And we've never talked about them, man. I got to find some of their music
yeah,
to play.
I have
Wow.
some Breakwater music
Word.
too. I'll bring
Great band out of
next
Philly,
year.
man.
Yeah.
Who's Breakwater?
We're going to play some, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, but there was some. Also, you know who else was out there at the time? It was Oh God, nobody hardly talks about them. Remember Brownstone?
Yeah, Brownstone, Instant Funk.
Word.
Yeah, but Instant Funk.
Yeah.
And Trussell was out with me when I first started. We got Trussell, we got Instant Funk. So I had Vans out there. But then it was more like me being a single artist, single female artist, doing a lot of traveling with a lot of male groups. I mean, we did, the Army, Navy bases, all of these things, and it was comical because remember back then, ladies, we was wearing the leotard. We, didn't know what we was thinking. We was wearing the leotard, the leotard with belts and heels, and
They're doing that now.
Oh,
they shouldn't.
are.
A lot of them shouldn't. They just take that on off. Wait, a couple pounds, gotta go.
So how did you meet hubby, and where did you all meet, Mr. Freddie Fox?
I introduced him.
You did. And I'm sitting there going, senior moment. Okay. Anyway. No. Okay. No, husband. You got to say something.
No, you tell it much better than me.
No,
No,
look.
it's-
All right, look.
You want me to tell it?
No, hold on. I'm going to tell you how he told me.
Mm-hmm.
He said they were playing a gig together,
Mm-hmm.
and then he hit the wrong note, and they came back,
That's cold.
and she grabbed him in the collar and said, "Look, fool."
That was a good one. But let me put it this way. Those that seen Unsung, seen the story. But those that did not see Unsung, it was just basically my husband was already out here in California.
Okay.
I had just lost a child. So when I moved here, I was all, stressed out, of course, just depressed, lonely, and going crazy. I was already dealing with some things.
Right.
And when I came out here, it was just trying to just find my way. And I wanted to go out. So I had met a whole bunch of people that just wanted to hang all the time. I was like, boy, this is definitely a California scene.
Right.
Because you had the pretty boys,
Right.
with the pretty girls, and I was in between.
But it
at the
must have been
time.
hard for you also too, by people, by you having this name.
And I'm not knowing them.
Okay.
Yeah, but I knew that they were they were musical.
Okay.
There were some singers and there were some, just people just
Some
wanting
supposedly
to be in the scene.
singers.
There you go, supposedly singers. But you couldn't tell them nothing else,
Right.
right? So, but they were cool. They took me under their wing and they were like, "Hey, Ev, we want to bring you out. You want to go out?" Okay, but this one guy wanted to only be the one to take me out that night. So I'm like, okay, wonder what he's thinking. Because I wasn't thinking what he was thinking. I'm just thinking I'm going to have a good time. So we went out, and we went out to, it was Bon Appetit in Westwood. And all of a sudden, I looked, they was playing, it was a group called Colors, which my husband was in, playing for Don Cornelius. It was a party for Don Cornelius. Oh, wow. Soul Train. We miss you, Don.
That's right.
And he was out there playing, and all I thought of when I walked in was, who's the guy on the guitar? It was just, something just drew me to him.
Wow.
And even though the guy that I'm sitting with, I appreciated him. Hey, I still appreciate you taking me out. I wouldn't have met my husband.
Right.
Wow.
It's just that, you know who you are. We will not name drop here. 'Cause
Right.
He knows who he is.
Calvin.
He's a very nice guy. That's called Calvin Klein. Take me away. Okay, no, but it was really special because I was already, in a loss. Okay, and the whole thing was, okay, I got to start a new life, and it's going to be here in California.
Right.
So, but I got to start it on the right page. And my right page meant, to make sure that I was stable within myself to keep going with my music, And I wanted to just do that, right? But I guess my mom and dad's, love of me and making sure that somebody's going to really love me was inside. So it was more of, okay, I'm going to find that one today.
Right.
And when I just looked at him, I just let the guy know. I said, first of all, he was rubbing on my hand. I was going, no, we're not going there.
Wow.
So I took his hand off, and I was going, do you know the guy on? I know that's kind of cold, ladies, but it's real.
But you want what you want.
I want what I want. Sorry, but I'm from the East Coast, and
That's right.
from the East Coast, we just go after what we would like to have.
That's right.
And I don't mean to sound like we're them rushy, but they do call us that. They
Right.
call us that.
I'm rushing.
They call it. Well, we won't discuss that because I know you. Yeah, you are. And but it was really quick, but it was fate, and it was just I believe in love at first sight.
Wow.
I really do.
Could
'Cause
you
it
imagine
happens.
if you would have missed that moment?
If I would have missed that moment, I probably would have been by myself and not depressed.
With Calvin.
Just okay, whatever. His name was not Calvin. You trying to make me say his name? Not gonna work. No, Jerry's bad. But it was just. I just stared at him, and
Wow.
I think I've just been probably wondering when I was ever going to be a wife, and my mom and dad were married 46 years before they passed.
Oh, wow.
So I know that the love is in the King family. So we got to keep it.
They had a big influence on you because you mentioned your mom and dad a lot.
Yes, they still
I can
do.
feel the love, and
It's always.
they stay with you and
Always.
on top of you. Like you
I
better.
knew them very well.
Yeah, he knew them.
Oh wow.
Always. And he knew the rest of the family. I got a sister, Wanda.
Yeah.
Hi, Wanda. I love you. I know you watch.
Hey, Wanda.
What's up,
He
Juan?
said, I'm going to be listening to this. I caught that on Facebook. But I love you and miss you dearly. And all the family, the Kings, got to say hey. The Foxes. But I want to make sure that I just looked up and I said, I got to talk to this guy. And the rest of the cats knew who I was in the group colors he was playing for. So I wasn't interested in that kind of feeling.
Right.
Hi, I know that's Evelyn over there.
Right.
He was very shy. He just had his head down.
Wow.
My husband had a Jerry curl. Those that didn't know.
He
A
still
Jerry
got
curl.
one.
No. His curl's in there somewhere. He had a Jerry curl, MC Hammer pants, and he didn't have an earring yet. You just had like one of them little
Well,
fake
see, I'm from
earring
Tennessee, so we're not
Yeah,
into
that was
that.
very humble, and he was raised from his grandparents.
Wow.
So I was like, something about this guy I want to
Right.
know. So he went backstage. He was cleaning off all I heard was his guitar squeaking. Like,
Cleaning my strings,
I'm like, what is he doing? So they said, you want to go back and say hi? I had my number ready. I was going to let him know he's going to have spaghetti if he comes over my house because I know how to cook, And it's just that I really was interested in him.
Yes.
And he was just very humble and said, okay, I'll give you a call. I ain't heard from him, so I had to call. So it was like, this is a real humble guy. So after that, we took off because I talked to him about my daughter once we met up. We had our first, hangout, had some coffee, and I think we had some Chinese food. We was really into Chinese food. Had some Chinese food. Then he wrote a song about my daughter. Never met her. And it's called Star Child. And it's on my album from 1996 called I'll Keep a Light On. It's on that album. And once he wrote the song about, and it was like, this is it. This is, something's up with this. 2 months later, he asked me, will I marry someone like him? And I said, yes, I will. And here we are, 22 years later.
Oh, boy. Yeah. On that.
So that's to sum it up.
On that, y'all, listen. We're going to take a pause for the cause, and we'll be back on Jerry Bell's R&B Soul Classics here at 323-247-7443. If you want to reach out and talk to Ev and her husband, you can call in. And we're coming back with Mr. Freddy Fox's music because he's a bad mamma jamma.
All right. Thank you.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and hosts of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Hello, this is Angela DeJoseph. Join me Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific for the Angela DeJoseph Show. Join me as we venture into health, wealth. We're going to give you news, interviews, and entertainment. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, Live 365, Radio Flag, TiVo Radio, and now live on Facebook. Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hey everybody, it's Miss RnB, and I'm inviting you to come and hang with me every Thursday night at 9 p.m. PST for Perspectives Corner with Rona Rowe Bennett on America Talk Live. Hear and see interviews and live performances from some of our favorite celebrities and personalities in entertainment, sports, business, and the wellness industries. We're getting lifted and we're going deep, talking about life and empowering the champion in us all. See you there.
People, it's Jennifer Tapier from StarCam. You guys might know me from the red carpet, catching up with all the stars, but guess what? We're bringing the red carpet to the radio right out here on LA Talk Live. I'm going live Thursday nights at 6 p.m. We got hot topics, celebrities, and much more. We were featured on Chloe Lamar on E!, Howard Stern, T.I.'s Family Hustle. You know how we do. So check it out on Thursday night, 6 p.m. All things Hollywood, everything celebrity. StarCam Radio?
StarCam Radio? StarCam Radio!
Oh yeah, follow us on Twitter at StarCam Radio.
And we're back on Jerry Bell's R&B Soul Classics here at LA Talk Live, 323-247-7443. Call in and ask questions. Talk to Evelyn. I call it Evelyn.
I know.
But
to hear that on the road is comical when you're saying that.
Call in and talk to Evelyn, and then also her husband, Freddy. Hey, Freddy. Hey. We got some of your music, man. We want to, let the people out there know the kind of bad brother you are. He's a guitarist, singer, producer. You know what I mean? Husband, good friend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, trying to do it.
My daddy.
I don't know about that.
I know. At least let him stay on the show for a while. We gonna get to you. You done jacked yourself.
No, I'm not that
old. So
He's only my daddy. It's okay. It's my daddy.
Okay, you remember that too.
You're my daddy.
I just
make her remember to say those words.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make her remember that.
Okay, I should have said that now.
What'd you say, Rich?
just wanted to plug the song in the background. What you're listening to is a group called Max N, Maxayn from 1973.
Wow.
From their Mindful album, and they've got a couple of cuts on here. There's another one called Traveling, which is really, really soft and sweet. But I love this because, we do a lot of funk,
awesome.
R&B, and soul. And thank you, Miss King,
and that check
for
out
that
your mind.
vote of confidence. I think we have a new judge on the panel today because, this is a music battle between me and the Grandmaster.
Oh,
So
okay.
I know we're going to be featuring
I
some
like
of Fred's great music as well, but we like to go blow for blow, song for song.
Okay.
So I know I'll put him in a daze right now. So y'all go ahead and talk. Let him collect himself on that
And
one.
to check out your mind, that you
The
just
original
heard,
one,
the
right?
original one was
Impressions.
done by the Impressions, Curtis Mayfield.
Heck of a
brother.
version on that one, too. They killed it.
Nothing like Curtis Mayfield.
Now, I thought about playing that one, Grandmaster, but I'm like, no, the only way I'm going to get him and take him deep into the deep waters with me today is I had to go dig deep myself into my dusties and pull out Maxayn for you. A little-known group, man, but they made some incredible
Sounds
music.
great.
Sounds good.
So maybe we'll pull up some of the liner notes on that and talk about some of the artists, because I can't imagine that you probably haven't come across them, Grandmaster. being as dated as you are. I didn't say old, Grandmaster.
No, I'll say it. Being as old as he is.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, you got help on your side. I forgot we
Being
from
as
Philly.
old as you are.
Yes, I have help today.
Listen, enjoy it now because you know you're gonna get the beat down through the rest of the week, brother.
We'll see.
Hey, listen, Freddie. Tell us about the song, the music that you have.
I want to play a little bit in the background. How about that? Can we do a little bit of that?
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about it.
This first song is Happy Feelings. And I got my wife, of course, to sing the lead on this.
Okay, this is like the maze.
Yeah, Frankie.
Yeah.
Frankie.
We actually.
That's a Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but do you remember when they were Frankie Beverly and the Raw Soul?
Oh, yeah.
No.
The original Maze was Frankie Beverly
That's
and the
before
Raw
my
Soul.
time. I was very young.
I'm so sorry. You are a bit younger than me as well.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm kind of dated as well over here.
I think the old guy over
that
here
old
should
guy
know
probably
all
knows
that.
that. The old guy. Hey, old fella, what do you say? You know this?
No, but Freddie,
But you remember that, right?
tell him
Yeah.
how, you know.
Let's go there.
Well, I asked Frankie, we both asked Frankie, could we redo this song? And he said, of course. So, I went in the studio and cut it and got his drummer, Michael White, to play drums. And it sounds great, man.
Well, let's take
Check
a
it
listen. Yeah. Everybody,
Old school.
Freddy Fox and Evelyn on vocals. Yeah, baby. Hey, y'all, that's what you're listening to if you just got on. We have Evelyn Champagne King on the stage here with us here at the radio station, as well as her husband, and this is him in the background, both of them killing it. Happy feelings.
Frankie Beverly and Maze would have to want you to redo this the way you've done it, brother.
Oh,
it is
thanks.
absolutely magical.
Yes, it's on my CD, and it's doing well.
It's on his Feeling It CD.
Let me see if I can show that to the crowd.
It's on and cracking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Freddie.
Hey.
Yeah, I was really, really honored to do Frankie Beverly and anything from Frankie Beverly and Maine.
Wow.
And it was funny because I had just did a track thing.
Yeah.
And they was doing a show, so we was all together in a hotel. And when we came out, when I was coming down the elevator, he was in the elevator. And I was like, do you mind if me and Freddie point blank, because I already worked with him enough, know him. He was just really cool and just said, hey, man, do what you got to do.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's
I was
a
like,
good thing.
thank you so much. I said, we're going to do it, and we're going to do it right.
That's right.
So there we go.
And you did it right.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey, we
he
gotta-
arranged everything. I mean, he's doing all of this stuff, and I love it. I want to do some more, but.
We got a caller. Still, hey, we got a caller for you. Yeah. Caller, state your name, your address, and your bank account. Hi. Hello. Hello there.
Don't hear him.
They got scared.
No, don't call back.
Okay.
Sometimes,
yeah,
if we leave them on hold too long, sometimes they...
Yeah, call us back. Call us
Yeah,
back.
call us back. I'm here.
Yeah, Evelyn's here.
I'm here.
Let us hear a little more. This is good, man. This is off the chain.
We do it on our shows. Does it,
Yeah, baby. Happy feelings, y'all. Freddy Fox.
Hey, we all could use some happy feelings.
Yeah, every day.
That's right. You know what I dig about you guys. Well, first of all, let me go back with Ev from Philly. You've always been a happy person. You know what I mean? You've always been like.
Even though I go through a lot.
Yeah, every time I seen you, he was always grinning and smiling. And I'm like, is this a Chessy cat or what? But no, I mean, you've always been up. And when I used to see you in the studio when I was, with John and Gene back then, and a lot of times they were down, you would have us up. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you would go through the studio, go through the Gamble and Huff studio, and you'd have everybody on. It'd be like, yeah, this Evelyn's in the house. You know?
Yeah, I try to.
But with you guys as a unit together, man, that's like powerful energy. You know what I mean? Powerful energy. That the vibe of the unique happiness that you have is success within itself. You know what I mean? It's really great to see that.
I appreciate it.
Well, I also, that a lot of people, thank you, we do appreciate it. It's a couple out there that had it out there, and when we lost him, it was very touched. We was very touched. Ashford and Simpson.
Oh yeah.
That was the unit in itself, and I've watched them growing up.
Yeah.
And I've always known that this can happen. You got to want it to happen.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of artists out there saying, well, I met my man, or vice versa. It don't have to be just a female.
Right.
It's a man that's out there and in the spotlight, and the husband is also, trying to get out there, or the female trying to get out there. But if you're going to be a unit in something, in any business, I've always felt, if you're going to be a unit, be a unit. But my mother taught me if you're not going to bend together, you don't need to be together. Right. So when she taught me that, I know that I was able to do that, and here we are.
Hey, how's your back feeling, man?
Oh no,
that hurts probably right now.
We both in good shape. We work out. Yeah.
You think that? Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Turn it around.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you just bend.
Nah, I'm trying to change it over.
See, I used to teach a karate too, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, and he does it. Really, I mean, what?
I did.
Y'all do this?
I made it to brown belt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What system?
Cool.
Ishinru.
Oh, Ishinru. Yeah, same Japanese system.
I got beat up all the time, and
you still getting beat up.
Well, that
is not true.
No, not true.
No, but we work out together.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We join the gym together. We try and do things together. At the same time, of course, I know the man needs his space. Of course, the woman needs their space. Yeah. But our whole thing is, regardless, we're going to come back in the same home together.
Right.
And if you can't share any good or bad things.
Well, Freddie, if
together,
it gets rough, if it gets rough, Fred, I got a couch, man. You can come hang out.
I'll sit him outside. I have a doggy house thing out there.
Freddie.
I know, yeah.
No, but I mean, we pretty much just know that I don't want to be without him, and I know that
it's mutual,
right? So I know that, and the whole thing is we need to teach a lot of people that are trying to, I'm sick of hearing divorcees, divorce this, divorce.
Right.
And in this business, not just this business, even the entertainment
world.
Yes. All I'm seeing is, somebody going to somebody else, somebody married somebody else. It's like, didn't y'all just be with him yesterday? I'm sick of that.
Switch up.
It's. I don't think that's the way.
Right.
We were all taught,
Well, Fred, I
see, he keeps coming this way.
I can dig it, man, because I know she keeps her 357 Magnum at all times,
Well, actually, it's a big old rifle, but hey.
Listen, my co-host Ibrahim, he made it here. He was running a little late,
You're here.
He texted me.
Ibrahim.
He texted me. Hey, what's up, Abe?
How's everybody doing?
All right. How are you?
Yeah, but you have to share me with the world. I've been blown up lately. Tasha, she can tell you. I'm blown up now. Anyway, but I was been playing, it started off actually with the show last week.
Mm-hmm.
And then after playing choir on that show, then played something on Friday, and then them saying, "Hey, can you do this, this, and this?" And then playing her stuff, and then playing at the Caress Center, and then so literally all weekend long up until Monday, I was playing nonstop.
And let me say this to Evelyn and Fred. This brother here, He spent a lot of time in Africa, in Mali, and he plays a African instrument called the kor. And I think it's some stuff that you might want to use too on your some of the stuff that you're cutting.
Wow,
he's bad man.
Wow.
Thank you.
We'll check it out.
So
our last stop in Africa was in Lagos.
Oh, Lagos.
And
Okay.
It was beautiful. I just hope that while they're eating, sometime the lights stay on. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, I know.
It's on a serious note. It really kind of hurt us because it hurt.
Yeah.
Because you're going backwards. I mean, it's like it's still the same.
Yeah.
And we talked about that.
Oh,
so I was pretty saddened about that, but I was very happy to be there.
Yeah. There's a
thing.
there's a lot of Africa's a mixed bag.
But it's a beautiful thing.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've been some places where things were pretty rough, like infrastructure wise. Like Brazil was pretty rough. Brazil? Oh yeah, there's certain areas. Well, places I went to, I wasn't at the resort, brother.
Durban? What is it?
No. Nigeria was there.
Yeah, Nigeria, but you went to another.
Cape Town.
Oh, Cape
Town.
Town. Okay. Oh yeah, and so there's places that get pretty rough. The thing that struck me about Africa though is that even in the roughness, there was an intrinsic beauty there.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, so all y'all need to do is just, get this road paved and that light working. But everything else is cool.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
So basically the lights kind of flickered on and off.
Well, while you're in a restaurant, I think that's the only thing that a lot of people noticed. And I remembered in 1979 when I first went to Nigeria, and it was in Lagos. It was the same areas, and it's the same way. So it was like, that was 1979. It's 2000,
Right.
Yeah.
So it freaked me out, and I just looked at my husband. It was me, Brian McKnight. It was a bunch of artists. We was there with Cisco and a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
And I did a show there. And we were sitting in the restaurant, and everybody was trying to eat, but then the lights was going off and on and off. And I was going, well, and you look, and Freddie went like this because he made me laugh, because he goes, babe, you notice when the lights went on, everybody's still eating like nothing never happened. Yeah, that happened in '79.
Yeah.
So,
I was in Nigeria and at the last part of 1979. And the funny thing about that is the flying cockroaches.
Oh, I don't want to think
like
about
that big, man. That big. I'm hitting them with my fist.
They do have some flying objects around that just gotta make you want to go. You know what? I'm ready to go right about now.
That's how it is in the tropics. I mean,
but I
start getting up and moving.
It's like that in Malaysia, in Singapore, same place, man. Big grasshoppers.
When we went to Mexico, it was some stuff like that.
Did the grasshopper walk up and speak Spanish?
If he would have, let me just say, I wouldn't have saw it or heard. I would have been gone.
I saw any grasshopper over there singing Shane. What you
Speaking of your
now,
music.
love comes down. That's their song.
Speaking of your music, I ran across a gem of yours that was actually in a movie that's like one of my favorite movies. In that movie, Fright Night.
Yes.
The club scene, you did that song, Give It Up.
Yes.
And that
See,
song,
now that's considered a pop song.
yeah, but it was
expected it to
Can
be.
you kind of give me a little taste of that?
I give it up, yes, sweet honey, you will. Ooh, I wanna give into temptation.
Oh yeah.
See, that don't sound like a black girl, so yes, I can sing anything very much. Thank you very much.
But
So give me a rock and roll. I'll get down country. Yes, I will. You pay, I play. There you go. That's the way it goes.
yeah, because that's one of them songs that I heard it and I was like, that voice sounds familiar because I've been hearing it, and then I looked it up and I was like, that's Evelyn Champagne King.
Oh, probably when I went, stopped into temptation.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I do kind of have that thing that comes over you.
One of my favorite songs. One of my favorite songs is the song "I Don't Know If It's."
I don't know if it's right.
Oh. Can you give me a little sample of that, please?
You know what? I'm so glad.
We do a request, y'all.
Let you make love to me tonight.
Yeah, look, I'm so glad that Rich ain't in here because I wouldn't want him to sing it.
Right now.
Yeah, we do that. We do that as well on our shows
Cool.
with the band. So we get ready to do. We got some gigs coming up.
We
with the
need to
band
do some
members.
concerts together too. Again, you know what I mean? It's been a minute.
Yeah.
If you stay young. you'll be
And also
fine.
too,
I caught that.
Sometimes you can't hang with this. I can't. I'm like, remember the rhythm.
Ain't that something?
But I drop it like it's hot. I be trying to, you be doing your karate, but I be dropping it like it's hot. You can't hustle with that.
Oh, ain't that
Got
something?
all of
you're in
your
trouble.
This is the old head, the old guy.
Yeah, you know you're in trouble.
I'm an old geek, but this is the old guy.
A lot of people like to sample and remake music.
Yes.
I remember Nate Dogg used
yeah.
a little bit of your song.
Even Ice Cube.
You make my heart
Left come down.
Yeah. So, but he took it and said, "You make my high come down."
My high come down. Even the Lord. That's the one that the guy. That was the same one.
I know it was.
Mm-hmm. The Lord come down. Remember?
Oh yeah,
This song. That's another one.
Wow.
So they got a bunch of them out there. And then Ice Cube did. What was it? The show is over, baby. I won't be around. Whoa, yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's on Ice Cube.
So you know
Wow.
what? You know what's so beautiful about this too? When you take someone that can really sing, because I'm a stickler on that vocal thing.
Yeah.
And you take someone that can sing, you don't have to have the music. You can just blurt it out. And, what I mean? That's old school. That's some real stuff. You know what I mean? Old school.
This comes from the church. Church.
But some of them can't sing either.
I know. Oh yeah, nowadays it's just
They yelling.
They yelling.
They yelling at you.
That's what I was trying to explain that to someone who he's from another country and he's really focused on gospel because that's how he got into singing. And at some point I said, you really got to listen to the old gospel. This new stuff. Back then, and I hipped him to Mahalia Jackson, who he had never heard of before. And I said, see, because she was singing from her heart.
That's right.
And even though they were coming at her and saying, listen, you can get a record
And her
contract.
gut.
Exactly. From her gut, exactly.
Definitely from the gut.
Because and then because he can do runs and stuff like that. And I said, but listen to some of these iconic songs. They ain't doing a whole lot of runs.
Right.
They're doing those runs well placed. They hit it right at that moment, and that run is coming from the feeling. It's not coming from, okay, let me show you what I can do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
That's
that gets tiresome. If I have to listen to another song where they just ooh wah 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 and whoop 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 and I and I'm like, good.
Now
God,
it's
will
understandable,
somebody?
but then a lot of them. I personally noticed that a lot of them. And I don't want to just say gospel, but in general, a lot of people just want to think that it's always about a riff and a run.
Yeah.
But it is where you can place it, but that don't mean you have to do it constantly.
Yeah.
Because we go.
Mary J. Blige used to do that stuff, and she's grown as a singer
grown,
because
yes.
she's gotten
A lot
up
of
off
them grew
that
from
kick.
that.
You
That's
know,
right.
because I remember back in the old days, she'd have a song where you'd be like, "Wow, that's palm," and then all of a sudden at the end of the song, we got about 15 minutes of her doing runs.
That's true.
That's
true. But we learn.
Yeah.
We learn. I still learn.
Exactly.
It's an everyday learning process in music because things may change, but that don't mean you can't change with it. You can change with it, but that don't mean you also leave your signature behind. When my signature runs or my signature vocal, I hear them trying. I'm not trying to brag, but I do hear them trying a lot of times, and I go, no,
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I appreciate it. I'm flattered, but no.
But you're gonna have to get your own.
That's right. That's right.
God gave me this. That's mine.
Can you give us that signature run real quick? That little signature piece. All right.
That's right. And you know what? And it's
Smooth talk.
That's just smooth talk. And that's cool because everybody has theirs. Myself, Stevie Wonder, Donny Hathaway, and you know what I
Wait,
noticed?
excuse me. Do yours.
Yeah, what is your
I'll do better than that.
Go. Ain't no putting it on.
You about to push play.
That's Wait, what happened to the rib?
I'll do better than that.
We wanted to hear it come from here.
No, I'll do better than that.
Here comes the shy Jerry.
But Jerry's a beast on the vocals.
But he gets a little shy.
He's a beast. He kills it.
Because he ain't trying to give it out that easy.
He's going to have to come to the School of Evelyn one day. I'm going to make sure.
Because,
School of Evelyn.
It's going to be a School of Evelyn.
Jerry, at the end of the day, Jerry sings for the ladies. So he's like, I ain't just going to be giving out for nothing.
Yeah.
I got to have you quiet in a room someplace.
That's right.
And I'm going to throw that vocal down on you.
That's right.
See, we all have our motivations.
Yes, indeed.
Why you gonna help?
Yes.
Wait, I want to know why you helping blow this man's head up. Jeez, I gotta hear it in a couple of weeks, couple of days.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
We go back a ways. You know what I mean? We have
Actually, what age did you meet me? Be honest. I want to hear this because Jerry had a crush, unlike all the other guys
Ain't
when I was
that
so cute and
something?
little, on me. You told me that.
I think
and how old were you?
I think I was. What?
And my father wanted to shoot you when you said
I
it.
think I was 16.
He's messing up. No, but it was really cute because remember when Pop said, "Hey man, you better leave my daughter alone."
And then we became best friends.
But then we lost touch, you know, and
for a long time.
God brought us back
Right.
because I know you always end up going back around.
Actually, you know how we
We
got
was
back
doing it
together?
again.
Yeah, I was with New Birth, and then you were opening for us or something.
And you did it. We
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
Yep. So it was like Jerry, and he was like, Bubbles. I was like, don't call me that. Don't call me that. But he said, it's all right. You know I know you. I'm like, whatever. But I was very happy to see because I'm not lying. And he knows what I'm saying when I say this. We have lost so many people from the past.
Yeah.
And the ones you don't expect to see, not saying that I expect to see. Let's get that straight. The one, you really thought were gone are still here. So you're going, I mean, it's taken back a lot,
Yeah.
but we're blessed and just
Yeah.
be thankful every day for that.
Yeah, we were
Every day.
We had a blast back,
Yeah?
back then. That lets us know how old you are.
But you definitely. No, but I mean, he was definitely letting me know. This was cute, though, because he walks out, and I'll never forget this, because he goes, my name is Jerry, Bill. He's trying to be all honestly, I was, how you go, well, the same way I felt when I met T-Life, a lot of you that still don't realize or remember how I met T-Life is like, hey, I'm trying to clean up. And you know, who are you? That kind of attitude. But here I am, thanks to T-Life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But his was more like, well, I'm Jerry Bell. So I was like, and? Well, I just wanted you to know because I'm brother of, he was just like,
Archibald.
Archibald. And because we worked together.
Yeah.
I worked with his brothers. So it was really odd, and here I'm still young.
Right.
So it does kind of make people think, well, how old are you really? I'm like, yeah, I'm young. It's just that, God blessed me with what I got, and it's very, very successful.
Exactly.
So I'm very happy.
Yes, indeed.
And yes, it's pleasure
Yeah, we had a blast.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah. We still do, even though we don't hardly see each other but once a blue moon on a gig.
Well, the last time we worked together, it was I was still with Dad's band then, and
the old school show.
Yeah, didn't we do? Who else was on that show?
Was the Greek, or was it in San Diego?
No, it was both.
Vegas.
It was the Greek and San Diego.
We did Vegas.
But we did Vegas. But it was the Floaters was on that show.
Yeah. Oh my God! Just imagine. I was with everybody. I feel honored, and they don't understand. We're honored too. We're honored to work with other artists of our stature or people that we grew up with. Right. So it makes us feel really good. Or our parents. A lot of our parents go, "Hey, y'all remember these people?"
Right.
Like Jerry now. So it feels really good.
In performing, you always have these like crazy experiences, and I always ask Jerry, what have you seen on the road that freaked you out, or something that made you go, wow, that was crazy?
And you ask that question as we go into the next hour.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's going to be a long
I seen a lot.
Yeah. Freddie, what was that time when you didn't want to get on the bus and she shoved you and said, "Get your."
Oh no! She would never do that.
Dad saying stuff. What are you talking about?
Oh no, he's making up.
I know.
Oh look, Fred, come on, man. Why you going, Fred?
I'll let you know.
Fred, I thought you was on. What was our last conversation?
I
forgot you had to go home. Oh man!
You can't go down.
Oh no, I can't go down without a fight. You know?
Yeah.
So we'll save my question for the next half, but very briefly, like being a couple in the industry. I mean, you're married to Evelyn Champagne King. I mean, was some guys approach her sometime? How does that make you feel? And vice versa. I know the women come up to him and be giggling and stuff. I mean, are you all just kind of used to that thing? Because
I want me to say what I really feel about the way I notice they approach him when he's performing, either with me or without me, and he's doing his gig. I am more so trying to push him to be more, up front, because regardless, he's still shy.
Right.
Y'all don't see that part.
Right.
He's very shy.
No,
but women like shy men. Women like shy men now. They like
but this is shy to where it needs to be more out front. This is who you are. This is who they're buying. They're buying not just your music, husband. Regardless, you still have to realize they look at us, we're the object.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
True.
So when I say, of course, I don't feel that I have to go there. I mean, I'm covered from top to bottom. I don't care. Because I'm not selling my body. I'm selling my voice.
Right.
He's selling his guitar and his talent. And I'm selling my talent.
I'm selling my body.
That's Jerry talking. Yes,
Jerry.
Lord help us. Okay. But I'm very proud. But when I see the ladies not really, I'll be going, husband, go up front more. But then the ones that always come around, don't say I'm wrong, husband. He get the oldest ones with hardly any teeth or something.
Oh, no.
I'm lying. It's so true. And they're more excited than anything. And I'm going, no. You need to gear over that way. Or, I'm excited because I know who I'm going home to.
Right.
And when I'm on stage, he's just so excited. He's more elated over there. He reminds me of when my mom and dad was on the road with me, and they were just so proud. My husband shows this proud moment when he's even on stage with me. He'll turn around, and forget, you got to direct the van, husband. You're the music director.
Right.
He's busy watching me, look at my baby. Look, oh, baby.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Right, but I need you to pay attention to them knuckleheads and that. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to call you that. But they're like, they're all me, and we're all represent each other.
Yes.
So I'm more proud to just, he feels the same way.
And
we talk about it a lot.
You know what? When the day that her record, when T, because I heard your record before it was even fully mixed, and T said, this is it. Me and I said, wow, little Ev. You know what I mean? I said, wow, she's going to be big. I told T, I said, man, she's going to be a superstar. She's going to be big. And then when it hit and it was out there, I'm like, and everybody was playing. It was all over the place. It
was everywhere.
I'm like, God, man, that's my girl. Good God. And your mom and dad was so happy. That was just, they were like,
very happy, very protective, made sure that I stayed away from all the craziness, or else I wouldn't be here to talk.
But the craziness is sometime on the road. I mean,
that's what I'm talking about.
The bells.
But that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But they made sure that I they made sure that they knew that who they raised is going to still be who they raised. And I was proud of that, even as of this day.
Right.
Because obviously it's something good.
Yeah, we were very protective of her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But and then you just, you have to, you're maintaining being a woman around the guys.
Now that part, it was more like, okay, look, guys, my father will shoot you, so don't come over here. Or, I don't mean to make him sound so harsh or so rough and rugged.
He was Joe Jackson the second.
He was no, that's two different chicks. Right. I heard the other one. No.
But it's different for a woman. I mean, say if you was out on the road and you seen this, before you met Honey,
right?
You come across nice looking guys that
still
probably really wanted to woo you.
Still do. Okay. What do I do? What do I react to? It's like, hey, I'm happy with what I got.
818-971-1121.
Stop that. Don't give up.
I'm just kidding.
You kidding?
Look at her wife in the sweat.
But even before husband came on the scene,
before he came on the scene,
you mean that guy that's giving you this rose like, this is for you, Evelyn Champagne King.
And I was in awe.
I want to sip on that champagne.
And I was more in awe, going, what? That kind of feeling. But that don't mean that it fazed me so much, because my whole thing was, I want to make them smile. I want to make them go home and go, man, she threw it down. Or she sang that like it was, like it just happened to us.
Right.
All those things I think of doing.
And you know,
and that's what I like doing.
When guys would do that, to her come up and they have these kind of little things in their head. There was always something in her ear that would say, "Freddie."
That's why I said,
Freddie gonna kick your butt. No. No, it's so cool. That's why I think our marriage is continuing. It's because we support each other, and he knows. And I personally even ask him. We ask each other. So what do you think? Did I do something different today on the gig? I do. I ask him a lot, and he'll either just go ahead and tell me.
Right.
Wife, I noticed you sang this a little different, and I noticed you did something a little different. I need you to be careful. Hey, I'm getting older. He's right. We are getting older. I'll be dropping it like it's hot, doing the Matrix and all this, and then I don't think about it.
Right.
But he's staying true to who he's married to.
That's right.
Mwah.
You want to sing a little bit of this? There's no vocals.
I just wanna thank you. Now you gotta let them know what this is about. Go ahead.
This is a song that it's got a little gospel feel, and it's a song that's showing that thanks for everything that God has given us.
That's right.
Love and each other.
On your CD.
Oh yes, on my CD.
Yeah.
And
this is written by you.
Written by me and a guy named Fred Smith.
Sing it.
I just wanna thank you. That's basically all we're saying.
Yeah, on the hook, on the chorus.
I just wanna thank you, baby.
You're trying, Jerry. It's all right.
Go ahead.
Gotta get him. I gotta get him.
Let's take this break and come right back. Call in at 323-247-7443 when we come back.
Yes, indeed. We're going to take a pause for the cause. We'll see you in a minute. You have here Evelyn Champagne King and her husband, Freddy Fox.
All right.
I just wanna thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to LA Talk Live, reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we're more than just talk. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Starlet Quarles, and I'm inviting you to join us every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. for a new show right here on LA Talk Live, The Dialogue, Real Talk, Real People. Join us as we discuss the topics that are relevant to today's generational leaders. So don't forget to tune in to The Dialogue, Real Talk, Real People, every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. right here on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio RnB, Live 365, Radio Flag, and now Stitcher Radio. Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hello world, how you living? This is D. Brex, your host of the all-new rap project here on LA Talk Live. That's latalklive.com. Or you can find me on iTunes Radio in the R&B section. That's the Rap Project every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. West Coast time, so don't be late. On the Rap Project, I will be playing the very best of rap and hip-hop that goes beyond the ordinary. So connect with me, your host, D. Brax, the rap connoisseur, on the Rap Project every Wednesday at 7, right here on latalklive.com, where we are more than just talk.
Hello, this is Angela DeJoseph. Join me Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific for the Angela DeJoseph Show. Join me as we venture into health, wealth. We're going to give you news, interviews, and entertainment. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, Live 365, Radio Flag, TiVo Radio, and now live on Facebook. Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with my special guest. Hey, and you hear her in the background, and you hear her live right here on Jerry Bell's R&B Soul Classics, Evelyn Champagne King, and her hubby, Freddy the Fox.
Freddy the Fox.
Yes, indeed. So, Ev, listen.
Yes.
Tell us, what you guys have planned for futuristic situations that are coming up.
Right now, I'm still busy touring. Thank God.
Where are you at next?
We get ready to go to Escondido.
Okay.
And then we'll be in San Diego.
Good.
With the Cyclone Casino. And then we're going to Detroit. And I know we're going to Chicago.
Cyclone, you're going to like.
I think I signed on that dotted line. I think it was cool. We're going to Chicago. I think we're going to London. We're going to the UK.
Yeah, in June.
Cool.
Yeah.
Get ready to go to the UK.
Okay.
And we're bouncing around. We're going to Philly.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see Kenny Gamble.
That's it.
And Leon. Hopefully I'll get to see Leon. But yeah, I'm doing something. I think I'm being presented with something. So T-Life, and I hope you, Sam, John Fitch, all the guys, I hope you're able to come out there and see me. It's going to be at their, what do you call it?
The stadium?
Yeah, the Phillies.
The Phillies game.
The Phillies stadium. They asked me what size T-shirt I needed. So obviously I know I'm going to be with the Phillies. Yeah. So it's going to be out there in their stadium.
Oh,
so it's going to be fun.
That's good.
And that's June, I think the 21st.
Yeah, tell everybody I said, hey.
I sure will.
You know what I mean?
I sure will. But prior to our travels, we're also, Freddie's working on his CD. Well, he's working on his single. And, he's doing one of his singles. And then like I said, I'm busy trying to stay focused and stay healthy.
That's right.
Doing my doctor's appointments. That's why I wasn't able to make it on the Wednesday. But, I'm trying.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to, we're trying to stay healthy. Yeah, you go. Take care of each other and do what we have to do. And, and be blessed because it's been a struggle for everyone. Yeah. And we're just trying to hang in there.
With our audience out there, I don't think a lot of people really don't know how difficult it is for us as performers, to be in this business, especially now. Before it was easier because the record company supported
and was taking care of it.
Yeah, they supported us. We now have to do everything ourselves, and so people don't realize that getting our own concerts, it's like they're more so promoting a lot of the white acts that try to sound like us than they do with us.
That's true.
Who are the original creators and, like Little Richard said, and the motivators and innovators. You know what I mean? We're the ones, but they would rather try to pull the cord from us and put it on themselves.
But we refuse to let that happen.
Oh, yeah.
So our thing is, we keep it afloat. Luckily, I've been blessed with the same agencies from the past.
Yeah.
They still believe in me.
Yeah.
So if you still have that belief in you, I appreciate that. And then at the same time, I have a manager that's been with me since I started.
Yeah.
When I was 16, he was 16.
Wow.
So, and now he's my manager. So I promoted him. I had to make sure, because I knew he knew me better than anyone.
Right.
So it's like, if you want to keep going, keep going. And thank God, him and my husband get along. But my husband, they put each other in each other's place.
Yeah.
To let each other know, hey, this is for Evelyn.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. So we're supporting each other and still going. So a lot of them that are out there, I have to honestly say, and I know you were saying it too, Jerry, the ones that are out there even before us.
Yeah.
Don't give up your fight with this, because even though we're doing it on our own and we have to take care of our health and pay a lot of the bills and doing certain things and making sure the band is on the gigs or whatever, regardless, we are going to make it in the end of our own, because it comes to us. It comes back to us. Right. So that's a good thing. I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
So even while the others are trying to, back us down and break down the door of, the white acts or the other acts they want to, say, coming out there doing it, I don't mind who's going to pull me in the door.
Right.
But don't try and take me away from something that I've always been doing. Right. So if we're just going to, support each other, let's just keep reminding those that don't want to give up or just saying, we can't do this anymore. If you still got your talent, don't just sit on it.
You can do anything you want.
Yeah, you could do anything you want. And I praise the ones that are newcomers and all that, but they have no idea what they're really getting into until they're into it.
And not only that, the work. See, nobody works in this generation like we work.
Right. Yeah.
You're paying dues and going to and really rehearsing. Rehearsal, singing, rehearsal, dancing, getting in front of that mirror, putting it down. Yeah. And then musicians. Right. There are very few of us that exist too.
Right.
Very few. And when you're looking at the generation now, you see singers or wannabe singers, but you don't see bands.
No. Right. And I have to honestly say I hate the fact that we talk about this a lot because I respect my fellow musician. The musicians are the ones that made sure that we sound like we're supposed to sound when we're out there. And, nothing against the new way of trying to do electronic music and all of that. I have nothing against it because I know how to use them both. The whole thing is we're making sure that my husband is in that room. He's in a room making sure that everything is written and done by hand from him to the band to make sure that they're doing this right. He's not sitting in there just kicking back, pushing a button for a loop. No, we already got that covered. That's easy.
That's right.
The main thing is we want y'all to play, and we want you to play it. He even tries to make sure it's duplicated enough, close enough, so that way they won't go, that don't sound like Evelyn's song. We never heard that.
Wow. Right.
So obviously it's something good, And even when I do a track date, yes, we know that that's the backing track. They need to understand the difference.
Right.
I'm not lip syncing.
Right.
No.
Not Milli Vanilli.
No, it's not. I've done it, and it was a couple of times, and I honestly can say I did it good. I had to look at myself to make sure I was.
Right.
Because it's very embarrassing if you was given a gift and you don't really know your craft, but you come out there and those people are paying money. I don't want you to pay for something that is not happening.
Or if your record skips,
Then you it sure will. Because back then they had the CD, and even when my CD went off or jumped off, hey, it could have been some Ghetto 5 gigs, but I was there.
Right.
And it was where they didn't have the right thing. They had a karaoke machine. I'm like, what kind of? I was being nice. I was like, no, still be the lady. Let my husband handle it. He did, and it was a karaoke machine. Just skip. But I was like, you know what? Cut that off. I sang it acapella.
That's right. Wow.
I did
Acapulco.
Acapulco. But you want them to be appreciated because they appreciate you to be there and pay that money.
That's right.
And that could be their hard-earned money.
Yeah.
So, and we were very well respected from that. Yeah. So if they keep it real like that, I think it'll all work in the end.
And the beautiful thing too about our grooming in the industry, from the Kenny Gambles and Leon Huffs and John and Mac Fat and White, John and Gene, and
Billy
T.
Paul
Life
and
Billy Paul. Yeah, from our groomings from that, enabled us to be able to, if something went wrong and the plug was, pulled on you, or the record, the band, was not able to play, we could do it a cappella. We can come out hit them notes and sing, and then the whole band can sing. Yeah, that's right.
Without not being able to, breathe. Some of them can't breathe when they try to do some steps. You'd be like, what happened to the rest of the song? I don't buy that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm watching them. We're cracking up sometimes, but then at the same time, we're going, we don't want to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't want it to happen to us. So we got to cheat. That's why we try and take care of each other.
Yeah, constantly training. I'm in that.
It's a lot.
Being at gym.
But you got to respect your musician.
Yeah.
If you're going to have a band, unit kind of thing, even in a group setting, I thank God every day.
Yeah.
I'm not in a band.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of steps, y'all. A lot of things y'all got to go through as bands.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we still got to respect the musician. Mm-hmm. I love my musician. So whenever there's a band date, I am like so in awe, and I want the world to know. Yes, Evelyn, because they swear up and down all I do is track. No, I don't just do track.
That's right. I know.
I didn't start off doing a track.
That's right.
So respect them all. We got people like Sam Peaks.
That's
There's
my man.
no other Samuel Peaks out there.
That's right.
I've had lots of horn players, lots of and different ethnic groups. Wow. No matter what color they are, if they can do what they're supposed to do, know the sheet music or the music that is written and for them and arranged.
Yeah.
I was always taught if you can do it well. Because back then, you know that we had every color in the book.
That's right.
In the studio. We got mother, father, sister, brother.
Yeah.
MFSB. Nothing like them.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of that. We got lots of New York cats that, all over.
Dexter Wanzel.
Yeah, Dexter. We got all of them. But they got to be respected. So I'm giving a big ups to all my fellow musicians out there. Right. Thank you so much for keeping us well-groomed in music.
A lot of people from Philly. I mean, have you all ever looked at the YouTube plays, how many times the music is being played?
Yeah.
From Dream Merchant to Dexter Wanzel.
Yeah.
I watched you on YouTube the other day. You be getting down. You was dancing like you back when you on Soul Train.
Yeah, Soul Train.
Did you
see that one with the glasses?
Soul Train?
When you had your hair in a feather.
Yeah, but you know what? That particular show, I remember that show. I remember that.
Wait, the one with the glasses or the one with the helmet?
The one with the feather.
Going on?
The one on Soul Train. The one with the
feather.
Yeah, the feather. But you know what? You know why she was moving like that, right? Because she had a cramp.
Okay. You know what?
I didn't know that.
She worked that stage. She was hopping around, light on her feet.
Jerry, this coffee is so good right now.
I know. I think she got some grits brewing on the side.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, man.
No, but I enjoyed every moment. I mean, I enjoyed it so much. But I'm serious, you guys. If I can, I would love to. Like back in the day, what we used to do, we used to go out and see other band shows.
Right.
Today, you can't really see any.
Right.
Yeah.
So
you have to
what
search
happened?
them down, try to find.
Not just that, they're busy out there trying to just do the sampling stuff going on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not just where it started.
Exactly.
You know, I want to pay my hard-earned money for something good.
Right.
You remember how many bands we used to go and see in Philly? You can go from place to place in Philadelphia
street
till 3 o'clock in the morning and see
block to block.
Yeah, and listen to music.
Just like you did in the smooth jazz or the jazz world.
Yeah.
What is it? New Orleans.
New Orleans. Right.
They had all that. You know, so to be able to do all that. Remember Spectrum?
Yes.
The Spectrum. We had so many places.
Yeah.
But I haven't been back. Philly, what's up? I need a gig.
Is it the same? Is it the same?
It's the same. And then in New York, you know, when I was coming up back then in New York, right next to the Apollo Theater, there was a place called the Baby Grand. So you can go there at night.
I went in there one time.
You know what? You go there at night, you see Roberta Flack, you would see Miles Davis, you might see Donny Hathaway. All
I met Kim Waters there.
Yeah.
I met some older. Well, okay, let me not say it like that. Sorry. I met some people of my peers. I'll put it like that. And I was very proud because I was going, wow, I'm in the place where my uncle Avon Long. Okay, everyone heard of him from Bubbling Brown Sugar.
Yes,
I mean he's winning these places. My dad tapped as well, so it was like the Tappers. I met the
Hoofers originally.
Yeah, famous people there. So all these things, it makes you very proud. I mean, I played on the same stage as James Brown, and with James Brown.
Wow.
So it's things that you remember. But I did it with a band. So
you didn't know she was one of the famous Flames.
You are so bad. It's good having you on the show. Wait, it's good having you on my show today, Jerry.
I love being on your show. Oh,
I like
man.
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're good.
So your mother and father, they were musicians also?
My dad was.
Okay.
My dad used to sing with the harp tones. He was, I think he did tenor. My sister correct me. I think it was tenor.
Actually, the harp tones were a simulation of the Delphonics. They had that sound. Yeah, they had that same.
Very smooth, but he was always smooth. Yeah. My dad would do these little smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, his favorite thing was this. Yeah, he would do this with his finger when I was on stage, especially.
Get on.
Yeah, get on there. But yeah, it was very smooth. But it was just where it was just it's within me.
Wow.
Within our family is a musical thing. But everybody, everybody's doing their own thing.
Let me ask a question, Freddie. How did you come into the music, playing guitar and?
Well, I had a friend that was that played guitar for Parliament Funkadelic.
Who?
So Mike Hampton.
Mike,
he's still playing with him. Mike and Logic Carey playing bass. Yeah. So I always wanted to do what they were doing, play guitar. So before I had a chance to go out on the road, they said, well, maybe you should just go to college and study it and learn it a little bit more. So I went to Berkeley. Went to Berkeley College of Music 4 years. So that's what she's talking about. You know, I studied and learned how to write music and everything because I had the ear and the heart. But sometimes, you know, a brother's problem is reading that music.
Yeah.
So
it's like reading Chinese.
Oh, yeah. But you get a lot more work if you know how to read this music.
Indeed.
Yeah, so I learned, you know, I went there 4 years and studied, and that's how I got, you know, really started into the music thing. And I moved to California, and they said, well, the music scene is either in New York or California. So I moved here, and it's a little bit different now, you know, but I still enjoy the music scene. It's just you got to adapt to what's changing.
Right.
Now you could do it on your own. Like with my CD, I put it out on my own label, which is Foxhole Records.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, you know, Jamie Foxx, you know, that's my name, you know.
Yeah, that's his real name.
That's the corporation that I put out, Foxhole Records, and it done very well. I got promotion company to put it out there, and so it's a whole different thing. And I'm telling her now, you could put out your own
He stays
stuff.
on me, you know. Just I know to do it myself. My whole thing is, I don't have time to stop. I'm glad. I'm blessed of that. I'm not, but I'm trying to let the fans know that just because you do not hear us on the radio, don't mean that we have stopped.
Exactly.
I can actually not right now. I can actually speak for myself because I am working.
Right.
So I'm trying to come to a city near you. We just got to tell the promoters, hey, you want us, you got to pay. So that's the only way to tell them.
That's right.
So because it's not on us. It's not the artist going, we don't want to come there.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
they got to
sometimes you
know
gotta-
though, but they got to know that you're still around. And that's why, you know, the managers, that's why your manager has a job. You know, the managers have their work, the road managers, y'all get together. It's like, hey, we're going to get you some work. I'm working.
And this is why I have the radio station, that the program that we're doing.
This also helps as
it's
well,
very
what you're
important.
doing.
Yeah, it's
Promotion,
important.
Thank you so much. Yes.
And what is important to me, the reason why when Rich asked me if I wanted to do my own show here, being an artist, I have seen and listened so much to the program directors only playing what they get paid to play.
Oh, yeah.
Where it pisses
talk
me
about
off.
It's still
all the
like
time.
that.
Yeah.
It's still like that. the way
It's
a lot
still
of
like
It's
that.
like that even more than it's been in the past.
Yes.
And
Yes.
here we play everything.
Yeah.
And we play it as much as we want and less as we want. But I'm constantly talking about we're on the road, we're working. So I let people know, hey, just because you don't see us doesn't mean that we don't exist.
Yeah.
Right.
We're still alive. These are the groups that are still kicking
Right.
and we want to come to you. Go to your city, to the city, and tell the city, hey, we want to book. We want you all to book or bring these groups in. We want you to bring in so and so and so. We want to see these concerts. Go find the promoters that promote.
Right.
Because they won't bring us in.
This is a good network.
Yeah,
This is a network of.
They will not bring us in
seeing
if you don't talk to them. And then one of the other things that I'm doing, I have a partner. We have a company called B&Y Productions out of San Francisco, and my partner Robbie Young. This is what we're doing now. We're putting together concert packages, and we're getting bookings overseas. We're working on bookings here in the United States too. But more so, we got more people asking us to come overseas than.
That's true. Than your own.
So
state.
we want you all here. I know.
That's
I do,
true,
you
but
know?
that's what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
He's trying to make sure that you can see that.
Yeah.
That we're still around, but then they got to really step it up. And I hate to, bump the road a little bit, but I think if we join together of doing certain things instead of trying to separate each other or trying to go, do everything alone, it doesn't always work that way. You need help, get some help, in order to learn how to be a promoter or do certain things or make sure the venue is correct for the artist's stature.
Right.
You don't just book you don't just put a person in a 4-room thing and go, hey, you got to play here.
Right.
No, I don't.
Right.
Exactly. No, I don't have to.
Right.
I don't mind, but it's not the way you approach it. It's the way they do business. They need to just learn. Our own people need to talk more in trying to get it together because they're always saying, "Oh, the white man." I hate to say that, but they always do. I never said those words. There you go. I never said that, but I'm older and wiser now of seeing what I see, and I hate to hear them saying that. But then it's not always on that. You can't put it that way and label it that way because it's about you. Are you going to try and do something new or try and work with your other friend to get out there or a partner? Find a partner. it's all in how to do the work like you were doing here.
Right.
Same thing.
Right.
So if you're going to network together, you got to try and work together on the road.
I can't think of the last, old school concert reunion.
It's a long time since we've seen one.
I can't think of one.
Yeah.
Well, and who's doing them? Yeah, the ones we do.
Well,
which is Pacific Concert Group. I'm going to give them a plug because they've been doing it for years. And Art LeBeau. Art LeBeau is old school.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he will, he just got to give a shout out to him because the man has been blessed and he's still out there. He gets up on stage and
he can barely get there.
He can barely get there, but he's there.
They put roller skates on the last time.
He had roller skates on and boxer shorts and got up there on stage, but he was still letting us know, I'm here. So y'all can still be here, and I thank you for being here. And it was sold out every time. So if they can do it, we can do it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, with that, we're going to listen to a little bit of something, and then we're going to take a pause after this. This is what I was telling you about, the superstar.
Oh, okay. Some Jerry.
Yeah. We're going to the break, and we'll be back after station identification here on Jerry Bell's R&B Soul Classics Live, y'all, with Evelyn Champagne King, Freddy Fox, Abraham, and Tasha Set, and Rich.
Oh, and Jerry Bell.
Before the second show, and your guitar, you sounded so sweet and clear, but you're not really here. It's that damn radio. I've got to be anywhere
choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Do you suffer from degenerative diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, fibroid tumors, high cholesterol, genital herpes, or a plethora of other diseases that rob you of a quality life? If so, then visit the website of herbalist Tahuti Ma'atra at dhealthstore.com and open the door to natural healing at an affordable price. dhealthstore.com has over 1,800 products created by herbalist Tahuti Ma'atra, specifically designed to help you heal the natural and safe way. At dhealthstore.com, you'll find everything from herbal formulas and cleanses, such as Tahuti's famous full body detox, as well as herbal teas, extracts, natural body butters, lotions, creams, children's products, hair care products, and of course, sexual enhancement products for both men and women. So visit the website of Tahuti Ma'atra, dhealthstore.com, or call toll free at 1-888-823-9416, dhealthstore.com.
Hi, this is Starlet Quarles, and I'm inviting you to join us every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. for a new show right here on LA Talk Live, The Dialogue, Real Talk, Real People. Join us as we discuss the topics that are relevant to today's generational leaders. So don't forget to tune in to The Dialogue, Real Talk, Real People, every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. right here on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio RnB, Live 365, Radio Flag, and now Stitcher Radio. Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hello world, how you living? This is D. Brex, your host of the all-new rap project here on LA Talk Live. That's latalklive.com. Or you can find me on iTunes Radio in the R&B section. That's the Rap Project, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. West Coast time, so don't be late. On the Rap Project, I will be playing the very best of rap and hip-hop that goes beyond the ordinary. So connect with me, your host, D-Brax, the rap connoisseur, on the Rap Project every Wednesday at 7 right here on latalklive.com, where we are more than just talk.
Hi, this is Angela DeJoseph. Join me Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific, The Angela DeJoseph Show. We're going to talk about health, wealth. We're going to share news, interviews, and entertainment. So don't forget to tune in to The Angela DeJoseph Show, Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific Time. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, Radio Flag, TiVo Radio, and now live on Facebook. Watch and listen directly on latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hear this message. I've tried and tried, and it's just not gonna work out, baby. But I want you to remember that I loved you. And I always will. Keep this in mind. I only last through the cold. Didn't want to spend the night alone. I close my eyes
And we're back.
I'm cold.
We're back.
Cold outside.
Yeah, it was cold, bro.
It was hot over there.
Didn't sound like you was outside at all, brother. That last riff.
Did you write that yourself?
You was deep out
You wrote that?
Along, with a brother by the name of Michael Wyckoff.
Brother was in triple darkness.
That's what I did. Can we be friends? That was who I worked with also.
That
was when he was very young. That was Jerry.
No,
Jerry.
Actually, I just re-recorded it. So.
That was when he was really young, Jerry.
This is a song that I had out in 1980,
Yeah.
and I just re-recorded the song again. So this is the new version of Winter Love Affair.
I like it.
Which was the name of the album, too.
I like that, though. That's the one I had.
Yeah. You know.
How do you all?
Yeah, that's when you were young.
See now. Hold on.
They keep their voice so youthful.
I gotta chime in on this.
Go ahead,
This
come on.
lets you know that Jerry was hip to the pimp game way back when, right? Because his first solo album is Winter Love Affair, right? And one of the rules of pimping, basic pimping, is that she may leave you in summer. But if what you was laying down was good, some wintertime rolls through and that phone be ringing.
That's right.
It's cold outside.
It's cold outside.
And then that's when you put that smooth voice on. Hey, what's up? Well, I was just thinking
so
about.
funny.
Oh, you was thinking about me, and you know why she was thinking. It's cold outside.
That's right, brother. She needed,
you really
needed some heat. And I had the heat to give her.
Yeah, especially when you hit that high note. You gotta.
Boy, listen.
You did.
Look. Okay, now we back. What was your question?
Your voice haven't changed. You, Jerry, or Evelyn. I mean, I'm listening. I don't hear any change. What do you do to keep that voice? I mean, how do you work out the voice? And what do you do?
Wow.
And I'll let you answer that first.
I honestly, it actually freaks my husband and a lot of people out. I don't do anything.
Really?
Do I?
I
do
practice
nothing.
or anything.
I don't practice. I don't. It's shocking, and it's not saying that it's a good thing because a lot of people think that
You can even go further. That's what I keep
you
saying.
yeah, you could go further if you end up having some training and doing all that. Yeah, I mean that's in the making and in the brain, in the back of the mind. I don't want to be changed though, and people can change your style of it. You got to go to the old school of it, I think, and do it in a craftier way. I would not rather just jump at the ones that are saying, you know, I'm a voice teacher and I really know. Yeah, but I don't want to sound like you.
Right.
I want to remain Evelyn.
'Cause
I
you got
just
that
want
touch of
to. I just want to
raspy.
know how to, and I want
like
to keep that.
I think that's so sexy.
See,
on
the
a
guys think that's very sexy. Now, I try to keep that. You know, I don't like my talking voice very much, and it freaks me out when I say that. I don't like my talking voice. I always want to talk. Hi.
No.
I always wanted to do that.
Right.
That's 900 number.
It is not.
903.
I always wanted to do that. I mean, if I walked around and go, when I walk around and I say husband, I think I know how I keep it. When I walk around and say his name without saying husband, I say it from the full body. So he goes, no, wife, you still got it because you sing the same way you talk.
No, that's
from a diaphragm.
No, does she say around the house? She does this. Freddie.
Oh no! Oh no!
If I did that, that would scare me.
No, I couldn't have that.
From the diaphragm.
No.
That's what he is.
That was Barry White showing up.
That's a different diaphragm.
No, not Barry White. In the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night with the lights on.
Right. Freddie.
No.
Wait. Then he looks up.
No,
and
it's this
something's
all
up in the
day.
corner. Something's up in the ceiling.
Stop, Jerry.
Oh no!
It's this all day. Husband. That's the way I talk all day to him.
Husband.
Yeah.
Husband. I don't call him by his name unless we're really upset at each other.
See?
We have not had that
that's something
opportunity
else.
to say each other's name.
She's like,
We don't say each other's
She's like, I only
name.
call on your name to curse you.
We are
I
honestly.
would call you motherfucker,
for
but I'm
22
gonna call you by
years.
your name.
No, but am I right? For 22 years, I only had to yell his name one time, and I have to say, and let's get to the real. Y'all wanted the real? Okay, here you go.
Give us the real.
When I yelled out Freddie because he had made me laugh, because you know how you guys get mad at us. I mean, it could be the littlest thing, but you got so mad, and I was waiting to see how I can make him mad. What's gonna happen?
See, always trying to push you.
No, we don't try and push y'all. We need to know what we are dealing with.
Exactly.
I found out it was funny because you remember them swinging doors that go like this? They just keep swinging.
Right.
he forgot that it don't slam. So when he got upset, the door went swing. I was laughing my tail off. The door went. I said, Fred, I was really mad. I went, Freddie, but he said, I'm sick of this. And he walked to the door, and the door was swinging. Now, you can imagine how funny that looks, right? You're not really slamming the door.
Right, but you know what that was, though? He was like halfway down the block, and he was hollering, Freddie, Freddie, still going.
Please don't. Oh, no.
And I think to sum it up, that's how I keep my vocals. I don't really,
Oh, yelling at him?
But I just keep it. I really do. Now, I have to say, a lot of the times when I'm getting ready to perform, Freddie will go, wife, please don't, my family had to, my sister used to tell me too. It's like when you're having a conversation and you got to show an hour next, next to that, an hour before then. No, hour after.
Right.
Hour after that, you got to watch your vocal because it's just as powerful, so it's all up in here.
Silent.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got to, try and tone it down or get quiet. So I learned that. I haven't had no problems, thank God. But when it comes to just belting it out, I just do it. I get up on stage, and I haven't sang in if I haven't sang in a month,
right,
I could get on stage the next month and sound just as clean as I did yesterday.
But you know what that's from, too? It's from working a lot.
Yeah.
When you work a lot, your vocals are just automatically there. One of the things that I do is I swim. I hit that water for the lungs. Open them lungs up. You know what I mean? That's...
You open your lungs up underwater?
Yeah.
Wait. But do you have to put your head underwater?
Yeah.
See, I keep
that
telling
makes
you.
no sense. Wait. I swim without my head under the water.
Explain that, please.
She's got the old school.
Right.
You know how to
swim. Well, look, when
he said
she
I
doggy paddle.
I'm trying to lose the weight. I ain't thinking about the vocal. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I keep telling her she's got to take your time at the water.
Yeah,
first, she's like fighting to get to the other side
because she can't swim.
Well, I'm helping her with that.
Oh, okay.
Because if God puts some water down there,
excuse me, at the gym, I think I swim. I think I swim very well with those things that you hold on.
Hold you up in the
oh
air.
yeah, but what if that thing is not there?
Yeah, exactly.
One of these days,
I go like this.
What's that? Splashing.
I get there. I do get there.
And your feet are on the ground too, right?
No, but see, you're saying that, but I'm trying to understand something. When you're saying that, you're talking about putting your head under. I can't do that.
You can.
Yeah, just put your face.
You won't see me again.
No.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What you do is you learn how to hold your breath. Like, I used to be in the bathtub.
Yeah, and you go like this.
No, you don't have to hold your nose.
That's the way I did it.
Oh, see,
and I didn't think about coming back up for a while. But
Freddie.
I'm trying to teach her.
It's rough, man.
Now, as far as swimming, she's got a lot of work to do.
Husband, excuse me. I have not seen you swim in years. So let's see.
I was on the swim team.
Yeah, how long ago was that, dear?
In high school, huh?
That was.
Thank you very much, girlfriend. Get on it. Get on it.
I still got it.
I understand what you're dealing with.
Yeah, but you still do it.
Oh yes, you'll never forget to learn how to swim. Once you swim, you got it.
That's right.
It's like riding a bike. You never forget.
Okay, but let's talk about your lung thing because I'm still trying to understand what you're saying.
Okay, I'll give you an example. If you don't do it underwater, right?
Yeah.
Hold your breath as long as you possibly can. Not now. I don't want you to pass out on.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But no, I mean when you're at home, just practice holding your breath as long as you possibly can.
I do.
That helps expand the lungs. Then,
I've been doing that too.
Okay, so then when you do that, you could do the same thing underwater.
Scared of that.
Well,
it's dirty water.
That's why you hold your breath, so you don't have to swallow it and breathe it in.
It's like totally gross.
But you're in it. You're in the water. It's on your body.
Right.
Yeah, but you don't have to do it the whole way through.
Wait, excuse me. We see people doing it in a jacuzzi.
Okay, do it in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Hold your when you
in my tub.
Yeah, in your tub.
Hardly fit the doggone thing.
We ain't trying to get our hair wet.
Yeah, we ain't trying to.
Well, no.
No, I have to say, ladies, we have to get over that because they already have a myth about us not swimming anyway.
Here we go.
That is a myth. So we can get underwater and we can swim.
All I know is
because I love the rain.
I ain't seen a black woman over 12 swimming a very long time.
All right, we're gonna have to change
under the water.
Exactly, under the water.
We'll change
Y'all
it.
gonna do that change up.
We're gonna have to change it.
Freddie, listen, I know what you're dealing with, brother. I can understand. You know,
Oh, this is so
I'm still
funny.
teaching her. You know,
Yeah.
and she's
Yes, she
teaching
is,
me
honestly.
too.
Yeah.
I understand, Freddie.
But you know what? She is blessed to have
I
when
am.
she was singing, when she first started, she was placing her voice at the right place.
Right.
T
And those are
Life
the
actually
different
helped
singers.
me because T Life said, "You better sing that." He
I know how
would
he
would
talk.
say whatever he felt. He didn't care how old I
That's
was.
sort of
He
like
said,
Ike and Tina
"You
Turner,
better
huh?
sing this." Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it was
But
like
you know what? That's how everybody did it. Like Gam and Huff, McFadden and Whitehead. You go in the studio with them, and you wasn't singing, you get cursed out.
You get cursed. So the
That's that old
cussing
school.
made me mad. So it was like,
You had to
okay.
come back.
So it was like, don't sing from here. Sing it. He would just press on my
Press it,
stomach
yeah.
and go, sing from there. You
Yeah.
know. And he went like that, and I was gone
Yeah.
after that.
Especially because nowadays,
You know it, T.
nowadays a
Look at
lot
that
of people
thing.
sing from the throat. A lot of people sing.
That's
from
why
the
they
throat.
don't last long.
I was
They
looking at this.
definitely-
I was looking at this thing briefly. I was in the studio last night. I was looking at this thing briefly with Usher teaching. What's it called? The Voice or something.
think- yes, The Voice.
Lord have mercy.
Voice.
Rap.
And the fact that
We saw that.
the fact that he's basically replacing CeeLo Green. I'm like, talk about a step down.
Right.
I mean, 'cause-
So
'cause I
I'm
mean-
like, I'm listening to him trying to coach somebody, a white girl, at that how to sing, and I'm like, wait a minute, he can't sing. How's he trying to coach her how to sing? Yeah, good God, man. And you must sing like this, and he's teaching her to sound like Michael Jackson because he wants to be a Michael mimic.
so
yeah.
bad,
But
so
then there you
bad.
You
go.
need to
There's
stay in
someone
the
trying to
lane.
teach you something that they're
Right.
not used to doing.
Right. You know what I mean?
Wow.
If you
That-
have
that
the
can
vocal, you have the vocal. You. I think that one who really knows music can help you round about the vocals that you need as musical chords. But as far as teaching you how to sing, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
That's right.
That's the
so
bottom
true.
line.
There's
Very
also
true.
voice doctors out there
Yeah, there is.
that teach you. They don't change your style of singing. They just
Yeah.
help you maintain your
That's
Wait,
what
wait,
you
hold
told-
on. You
told me
said
about.
you said voice doctors.
voice doctors.
Rich, did you hear that?
Larynx.
They have voice doctors out there.
Vocal doctor.
Yeah,
Vocal.
that can help you. You know what I'm
Oh, you need some help?
Because you need help badly.
No, but they do have vocal cord doctors, vocal doctors.
Yeah.
They do have them out there.
Yeah.
It's just that when it comes to, I personally think there's nothing wrong with trying to go, because they're still out there, just like we're still out there as the artists.
Right.
The ones that was teaching back then, they really know what they're
Well,
doing.
the only
a lot
the,
of
the
them.
only
not
the
some of
only
them,
the
some of them.
only vocal teacher that I know that he used to work with Stevie and Michael and everybody
Seth
was
Riggs.
Seth Riggs. Yeah,
Yeah.
Seth worked
Yeah.
with
He's
me.
a doctor.
Yeah,
He's definitely like
yeah.
that.
Seth worked with me. He worked with when I was a New Birth. I
Uh-huh.
mean, he did everybody. Gladys
Yeah.
Knight, you can name it.
But I never had,
yeah,
so I was blessed to never have and still
and that's a good
go on
thing.
this many years.
That's
you
like-
know, so I'm proud of that.
Yeah, that's a good thing. You know what I mean? That's like Aretha Franklin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got it. You got
You have
soul.
a gift. You got soul and you got a gift.
And you're super bad.
That's
Yeah.
blessed.
You know what I'm
thank
saying?
you.
Well, you know, it's, my mother and father were talking about this once because my father's a musician and my mother was marveling because she was watching something on Ella.
Uh-huh.
And Ella Fitzgerald was, old,
Amazing.
old and like sitting on death's door,
Mm-hmm.
and she sang something, and my mother she said her voice is the same, and my father
Ella was
said
so amazing.
my father said some words that I'll never forget. My mother will often quote these words from my father. He said, "Oh, yes, black people don't lose their voice." he said, if they have, once they develop their voice, he's like, as long as they're not drinking and smoking, they don't lose their voice. And I thought about that. I said, this is very true. Like, you see them really old, and as long as they weren't drinking and smoking, they start singing and go, oh my God. It's like the same thing with like I saw Anita Baker in concert a few months back. Same
Now,
thing.
mind you, I'm not trying to, candy coat everything like I'm like perfecto, because there's only one perfect person I know. You know, we all know. But I smoked cigarettes for a long time.
She did. I used to get in a case.
Nobody. He did. I mean, he yelled just like T Life did, and all of them. Yeah, y'all was doing it, but yet you was telling me
I
not
never
to.
smoked.
Duh.
You know, I never.
No,
smoked,
well,
but,
you was doing some other stuff. I ain't gonna talk about.
I never did that either.
I'm saying. I'm saying. So I'm saying.
I never did that
I
either.
know. Look at me. I'm saying you were doing some other stuff.
Oh,
I ain't know that.
That
about
other
it.
stuff. Oh, okay. That other stuff.
He said, that ain't nothing to do with my voice.
No, but I mean, know, a lot of people knew, you know, as they seen me when I got older. I mean, I smoked cigarettes since I was 14 years old. And it's just that I found out something that, you know, I wish that would have been here even when my mom and dad was alive. You know, they have the electronic cigarette thing going on and all that. And I'm doing that. I'm comfortable, you know, with what I'm doing. But at the same time, that's got to be gone too.
Yeah.
But it's all in just making sure that all the other things that are really going to just stop your career,
right.
I'm not going there. I don't do anything else. Right. I mean, I love my coffee. And they even say that can mess up your vocal.
Yeah.
You know that because they tell you about the acid reflux and all that. It's a lot of little things we find out can really mess up.
Well, you can't.
But that's all I do.
You can't.
But I ain't never had a chance to.
You can't
explore.
You can't do karate with the brother no more because he might hit you in the throat.
No.
Wait.
I would never do that.
No, but you get close sometime when we lay it down and you having a dream. It's like,
man.
whoa, Lord. No, but I mean, you got to be careful. But at the same time, I'm very cautious of when I go out there. And I can't deal with it anymore. The smell of it, or you know, and it does. We even ask when we're doing certain gigs. You notice we have to tell them to turn off the fog machines and all that. That jacks your vocals up.
Really?
Yeah.
But then if you can't move, now like let's get back to the usher and all of it. If you're supposed to be a singer and if you can't dance and sing without, you know,
out of breath.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
We see that a lot.
Yeah.
We're going, wait, first of all, a lot of them are younger than us. And second of all, they got all these moves. You want to do all these steps. Hire somebody.
But you have to understand, like, one of the things that I'm always thanking my parents for teaching me is that they taught me at a very early age mental discipline. And it's like, you want to do something, you got to do it.
Yeah.
And
really do it.
Don't, you know, that moment when you feel that pain and starting to set in, you just go, well, this is going to go away eventually, so let me just keep doing this. That's what I mean. I had the opportunity to teach, and I was asked to teach martial arts, which is capoeira stuff, up at a school in Valencia, that Cal Arts.
Okay.
So I'm there, and I'm a little intimidated because I'm thinking, okay, I'm dealing with professional artists that are, you know, they're going to school to become professional artists, and these are dancers and whatnot, and so I don't have a background as a professional dancer in that regard, right? As a trained dancer, right? After about an hour into the first class, I'm looking at these people like, thank God I'm not, you know, because they weren't in good shape.
Wow.
After 30 minutes into the class, they were complaining. Right. And I'm taking them through, because I take a very different approach. I teach them a lot of African dance before we get into the other stuff. And just doing some of the basic dances for 30 minutes it was killing them. And I'm like, come on, you guys are professional dancers and you can't, a 1 hour session. And I said, when I was training in Brazil, I was training in Brazil, you train 4 hours, take a break and eat, train 4 more hours.
Wow.
And that was constant. It was like work. I mean, we'd spend all day training. And I get back to the States and I'm intimidated by these people, and I'm looking at them like, these people ain't nothing, right? Like, and then I'm talking to instructors at the university, and they say, oh, well, nowadays we push more theory than, you know, people go to conservatory for that. And I said, but even the people who are coming out of conservatory, I'm not impressed.
Right.
Because the ethic isn't there, because you can't go to a class and then you got to be in your own space, away from the class, in, you know, training, working, blah, blah, blah. When I teach people now, the musical stuff, or I teach them the martial arts and the dance, I'm showing them these dances and they're going, but you're doing it so effortlessly. I said, because I do it every day.
And that's what
it's not because I'm just unusually gifted and you're not.
Well, just decided.
Yeah, just decided to. I do it every day. I was looking just as goofy as you were when I first learned it. And I remember my first teacher, he said, you're going to do this dance every day in a doorway. And I did it every day in the doorway. If you don't have that foundation, you don't have anything, you have nothing to be, you have no foundation.
That's
right. Just reality.
And that's the thing about the martial arts, too. The martial arts help my vocals because there's a lot of breathing that's involved in it, a lot of in training constantly. You sweating and working, and like you said, you know, we do 2-3 hours of training, kicking, punching, 1,000 kicks, 1,000 squats, 1,000 push-ups, 500 push-ups, you know, that kind of stuff like that. And then swimming, you know, does a lot for it, and then sustaining from the stuff that, you know, that you shouldn't do, the getting high and the drinking and all that kind of stuff, and then eating improperly. You know what I mean? People, the way you eat has a lot to do with what attacks your breathing, your respiratory system.
And
too.
you drink a lot of teas too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your voice is just so exceptional. I just.
Well, I've been to the school of Evelyn. You know.
No, you're gonna have to come to the school of Evelyn because I'm really gonna, just show you how to really project it.
Listen, I understand what you're dealing with, brother.
You have to project it. You have to project it. I want to have a school of Evelyn just because even my husband, I need to teach him how to be out there more so those girls can go, yeah, baby,
Listen,
but you know who you're coming home to.
I
That's all I got to say.
No, he ain't never coming back to do that.
There's a whole different story behind that, though.
What?
When I'm on stage and they looking at me the way they looking at, and then you back there looking, sometimes I have to be careful,
You might fall over.
You may like, hey, what are you looking at?
No.
You would never feel like that.
No, because you don't do that to me.
No, because I know
this is what we do. We're doing it for our fans.
Freddie.
Right. And it's not like we're doing
Freddie,
anything
listen,
to,
I understand.
Oh, no.
Husband and wife element.
No. I have to say, as a woman in the business, and a lot of people ask me this question, and I did tell you this. You already knew this. Women in the business, if you're in the business, the same business with your husband, or vice versa, it is a jealous streak go on. Because you're wondering what, what's going on? Yes, it is. We both had it.
Not jealous of each other.
No, you're jealous.
Jealous of someone else looking at.
There you go.
Freddie.
Oh, I'm never jealous.
I've seen him do that.
And I
wanted to see.
I know what you're dealing with, brother.
Just like he wanted to see. We want to know if you have that in you.
Asked about Calvin.
No. Asked about.
But I don't worry about it.
Hey, what about Calvin?
No. Here it is.
What the heck is Calvin?
Hey, asked her about.
No. I'm thinking Calvin.
Here's something for you. Asked her about the guy that I met in Philly.
Oh, what about the guy?
Oh my God! Well,
it was her.
Yeah, but don't say.
I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah, that's not
Calvin.
Good, no. Really? So y'all really talk about everything on this show? Huh?
Okay. Oh yeah, we get to do it all.
It's embarrassing. I'm sweating.
It was one of her exes.
It was a long time ex.
Stop stalling. We got to hear this.
Okay. Now, no, it's just that. I was doing a Muslim show.
Yeah, it was in a temple.
I was in a temple doing this Muslim show, and he showed up. The guy that
from
I
the nation
dated when I was a kid.
Yeah, from the nation. But wanted
I remember
her ex-boyfriend.
Calvin X.
Oh no, not Calvin.
John Doe. Okay.
John Doe.
He's still alive, thank God. But the guy showed up with hardly any teeth in his mouth.
It was gone. No teeth
Wait,
in the front.
no. See, here's the thing. Freddie was with my other friends. The one I had lost one recently. Right. It was young. The one I told you about, Philly. He was with them. They were all hanging together. So, of course, when he introduced himself, telling them, "Hey, I used to go with Evelyn," he came in just like that.
He told me that.
He said, "Hey, that's your wife now. I used to go with Evelyn."
He had no
teeth, no front teeth.
It was gone.
And
no grill.
Apparently, his religion ain't been teaching him nothing.
It was more embarrassment because we was going, okay, I had just came in. I just came in and here he is, and I was like,
Evelyn.
He's like, I've been waiting for you. I knew you was coming. Did he come like staggering and shuffling up to you, just like, hey girl, Evelyn, help me. It was like that scene in 5 Heartbeats. Wait for me. He's like,
no, this is embarrassing.
On top of this,
wait, he was eating my food. Wait. He was. I'm going to my dressing room.
Feeding him?
No, we're going to our dressing room. We're going to our dressing room, and I said, okay, because we're supposed to have a deli tray and some food there. And we was wondering what happened to the food. He was eating the food.
With no teeth. He was gone.
Mind you, Philly, you know who you are if you watching this. And this was in my home, Philly.
Oh,
I'm out there representing, right? He was eating our food that was supposed to be in the dressing room for me and, guests and family, right? He was eating the food, and then after that, he was in every photo. I'm taking pictures, and all of a sudden when we look at the picture, who was right there?
That's good.
Remember we used to go together? I was like, yeah, I really don't. I honestly couldn't
She
remember
didn't
it
want
until he
to.
started saying things.
Yeah, she
And then
won't remember that.
no, but then he started saying stuff, and I was like, "Wow, you really changed," because he looks really old, and
Right.
things just fell out.
And and you all really did that. You know, look, ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to Jerry Bell's R&B Soul Classics here on my show with my longtime boo-coo friend, Evelyn Champagne King, and her husband, Freddy Fox, along with my co-host, Ibrahim, and my co-host, Tasha Set. We've been listening to Evelyn and having some fun and, you know, reminiscing and talking about the music and listening to her music and her husband's new music and stuff. Wow. We've been having a blast. Hey, Freddie.
Now
look,
you got a new one. You listening to that?
Yeah,
one?
this is her new stuff.
It's
and it's Fred, too,
We
right?
wrote it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I want y'all to come back. We have a blast, you know, when you got some time.
Now you got to go to the School of Evelyn.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, hey, listen, when y'all go to Philly to do the what is it?
Yeah, I think I'm receiving an award. I'm
Right.
going for Kenny Gamble's. It's like
it's going to be at the
presentation
ball game, right?
At the baseball.
Yeah, Calvin X will be there. To pass
He'll present.
Oh my goodness! I didn't think of that.
He'll be throwing the ball.
Right.
He'll be presenting the award.
Right.
But before I go,
Evelyn, come on up here. Get
can
this
I please
reward.
give a shout out? Is
Yeah.
it all right to give a shout out to my friends out here in Cali?
Oh yeah, for
You know,
sure.
everybody in New Jersey, New York, Philly, Detroit, Chicago, everybody that's listening.
All the
Thank you
fans.
so much, all my fans.
And family.
I really,
Johnny.
of course, I'm gonna say it. I got my family out there who's very supportive and always will be. I miss them wholeheartedly.
Alrighty.
It's been so long since I've seen them. We got Wanda. I know you're checking things out. My big sis. Big ups to you. I miss you very
Hey,
much.
Juan, what's up, baby?
Wanda, Johnny, Keith, Kenneth, Dell, Alan. Let me see. The Thamona. It's a big family.
Mom and Dad.
Thamona. Mom and Dad's in heaven. I miss them very much. But they know they're watching us.
They still
So
watching
they got
us.
us. And we're still together. Everything's good.
Freddie?
All the family, the Foxes out there, we love you very much. We just want y'all to be safe, love each other, take care of your health. And thanks so much to Jerry for keeping it real and keeping us out here.
Sure.
And you hang out there, but don't forget, you got to come to the School of Evelyn.
I will be there to
check out the gigs.
Yeah, I'll be there at the School of Evelyn to talk to Calvin and let him know.
We got a Facebook. Stop that with the Calvin. I don't know what Calvin.
Let Calvin
we got a
X know.
Facebook. Tell them to check out the Facebook.
Yeah, check
we
us
all
out
do.
on Facebook. We all on Facebook. We're connected, and then it's a lot more of us from Blue Magic and the Delphonics and Will Hart, and I mean everybody. We're all on the Facebook
On the
together,
network,
and we're friends. So we are alive and kicking. We're doing gigs. We got a lot of stuff coming up this summer.
Yeah.
We got stuff. I have things coming up with Al Jarreau. I mean, a lot of stuff. You know, Stylistics are on. Heat Wave. Want to send another
Yes, a shout
out to
Keith.
Keith. Yes,
Keith.
to Keith.
Keith, take
And-
care. Keith Wild. I know you got it. Stay strong, man. You'll be fine. You'll be
And
fine.
also, I definitely have to send a shout out to Michael J. Calhoun of the original Daz band, which is called the Kinsman Daz. Kenny Pettis, and all of the Kinsman Daz band members. This is your brother on this end.
Oh, hold on.
And Mr. Archie Bell, my brother from Archie Bell and Israel.
I have to give a shout out to my hairdresser for making sure I was cute today.
Oh, listen.
It's called Perfectly Done for You. Yes, please, Javon. Thank you so much. Love you guys, Jay, Journey. We love you. Thanks so much.
And Tosh, you want to say shout out anybody?
Shout out to my friends and family who's been supporting me, all of my fans that listen to my poetry.
Yes, indeed.
Stay tuned next week for that because I'm so busy writing, and I just love everybody, and I'm embracing this moment. I'm just glad to be here.
My
Thank
brother.
you so much.
Are we doing shout outs? Huh?
Yes, sir.
I want to give a shout out to my mother and father, and
I want to give a shout out to your mother and father too.
I know,
especially your mom. So tell her I'm coming to eat some food.
I might just come down with him.
Yeah, definitely, because they definitely have made me into the man that I am.
There you go.
And I also want to give a shout out to my brother, my close brother, Robert Johnson. He and I have been we've come up, and I'm trying to get him out here to Los Angeles. So we're gonna sync up and make it happen.
Freddie?
Your shout out?
A shout out to all my
Your sister.
family and friends in Tennessee, and all the friends here in California, and especially my wonderful wife.
Aww.
You don't have to give her a shout out. She's right here.
I'm right here. See, that's my supportive husband.
Freddie,
You be quiet.
Freddie,
we don't know what to talk about this
look,
Calvin guy.
I already know that you tried to keep it cool when you go home. Hey, look, and
gotta keep that storm from brewing.
Yeah. Everybody, tune in to us next week. Next Wednesday, we're gonna have a real hot show. It'll be me and my student Rich getting taught another lesson on how to respond to his grandmaster.
I don't know. That last battle was pretty hot. It was even on both sides.
Yeah, but the reason why I let him get that far, so that now I would chastise him properly.
And I want to say thank you again, Rich. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you, lady.
Thank you,
gentlemen.
Goodbye,
I had a
everybody,
great
until
time.
Wednesday. We love
Thanks
you
so
much. Tune in.
Thank you,
Check us out on Facebook. Jerry Bell Daz on Facebook. Evelyn Champagne King on Facebook, and Freddy Fox on Facebook.
Shouts out to my family over here. Hey, y'all.
Yay.
Thanks for supporting.
Thanks for coming, supporting. Thank you.
All right,
See you
now.
later.
Traveling in search of you. Seems I had so many things to do. Traveling day by day, trying to find my way. Couldn't be real, but it happens that way. So my heart keeps searching for you, day, day, day. Traveling in search of you. Seems I had so many things to do. Traveling in search of you. Seems I had so many things to do. Traveling, I'm broken in two.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and hosts of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.